Welcome back to the 5x8 Teardrop. Let's see. A little fill in here. As you can see, I got my got a coat of epoxy on my doors. It'll need to be sanded out and buffed or whatever, you know, I decided to do to it. I was thinking about putting varnish on there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. If you take a look right here, you can see where my fiberglass is overlapping a little bit. And then what I'll do is I'll just take a razor knife and just trim it off at the edge right there. And I'll come back with a sander and a sanding block and sand it down. So we got pretty much all the fiberglass done. And you can see down the side here, you got a nice little bit of a gloss to it, but you can still see the fiberglass mat. So I want to put a couple more applications of fiberglass on here after I do some sanding to chew it up a little bit. Let's see, I'm going to look at the back. I was really distraught about the back, thinking it's going to stop. It's going to be ugly because Home Depot was, and they did this a couple of years ago when I was building the 10-foot teardrop, and you can see right here where the wood changes colors. So that's the closest I could get to match that. This is not a product meant for, you know, to build something out of you're going to look at all the time, but I always use it to build the teardrops because it's easy to bend. And I thought I had bought enough sheets of this to get the outside finished up, but I was that much short, so I had to use that. And I think it's going to be fine. I'm just a little bit picky about how things look. I'll kind of get them to look as best as possible. And you can see pretty good here. You see my lip where the glass is set right there on this little lip right here. And that should be a 1/4 inch thick. Even with the fiberglass, I see I gotta clean out some of that right there. So when I set my window in there, it's gonna sit flush with the outer side of it, which I don't care about. It's not for aerodynamics or anything, it's just appearances. So I think it looked good that way. The ones I've done in the past look just fine. So take a look down here. And we'll just try to trim that off. I will have a lot of sanding to do, but whatever you can cut off with a razor knife helps speed it up a little bit. There's my roof vent right there, so it'll sit up just a little bit above the water flow. And then of course, you know, like I said, I knew that all these weren't going to be nice and level like this. You're going to have spots that look like it wasn't finished out properly. That's just the nature of this really super thin wood. So we just have to put a couple more coats on there, and this is always going to look like that. There's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. And since my fiberglass mat's only 60 inches wide, you can see where I had to make a seam right here. And I used 2 bolts of fiberglass mat. All right, thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, make a statement. I'll see y'all on the next video. Have a good one.